Obviously, Preston did a great job for us. If you look at the numbers, he gives up 10 hits, but a lot of those hits are due to the fact that he's trying to ram it in a strike zone and not walk anybody, because walks are absolutely going to kill you if you have a big lead, and we did. And I thought he just did a great job there. He gives up the home run, the solo home run right there, but that's not a big deal, when you have a pretty substantial lead. It's a much bigger deal if you're walking people, and I thought he forced them to swing the bat. It is amazing how many balls find gloves when you don't walk people. It's just kind of how the game works. Really proud of Trevor. I thought he came in, wanted the baseball, and did a really good job for us as well. And I thought the story of the game really is, we pitched to contact, we made plays defensively, and we're a lot more aggressive at the plate. We're assuming that every pitch is going to be around the strike zone, and we're attacking more. We left some runs out there today. I really feel like we could have scored 3 or 4 more runs. They opened the door for us. They made the one error, but we took advantage of it, and we just kept on sticking our head in there right on the barrel and hitting balls hard and wouldn't let loose there in the second inning. And I thought that was huge for our kids. And, you look at how many guys had great days for us. Vickerson had a great day. West had a great day. A ton of those guys. So really proud of our team. Reed Humphrey steps in there and has, isn't one of our, isn't a guy you would think that is a huge bunt guy, puts down a perfect bunt situation to move runners. So we have a lot of things working for us right now, but we got to keep this going. We knew we were capable of playing this way, but we got to keep it going in a positive direction.
Talking about that area you've been mentioning, Joe needed some things to go your way. Do you think they're starting to go your way now, these last couple of games?
Yeah, it's amazing. All of it is tied together. You're swinging it well, and you got a plus runner on the bases, and all of a sudden there's a throwaway that helps you in an inning. You know what? You get a lead, you challenge the strike zone, and all of a sudden there's a couple line drives hit right at our defenders who run to the ball. When you walk people, those balls aren't going to find gloves. They're going to find holes. That's just how this thing works. But when you don't walk people and you force contact, then you're going to be able to play good defense. And I think we played pretty good defense.
Do you think you found something with that particular lineup? It just seems like a lot of momentum with that group in the last 3 games.
Yeah, I think so. We had some decisions to make. We had some right-handers that were available to us to flip the lineup around, and Weinkoop is, he's really good. His numbers coming into this are very good. But we did notice that left-handers significantly, for whatever reason, took better swings against him than right-handers. And so we went with a little bit more of a left-handed lineup. And our left-handers, I thought, did a pretty good job against them.
How beneficial is it to have all those guys in the bullpen available going into Game 3?
It really helps. There's no question. And I think we'd probably even have Trevor available if we needed him. But certainly we have Austin and Tatum. We're going to make a decision here in a little bit who's going to pitch. If Tatum pitches, it's going to be for 2 reasons. It's going to be because he's been pitching well of late, but the other reason is, they're a very left-handed oriented lineup. So we got to look at some numbers. Austin's pretty good against left-handers as well because of his changeup. Wynn's going to turn around. I think it's a much more of a pitching defense environment tomorrow because Wynn's going to come straight in out of the northeast. At least that's what the meteorologists are telling us, and they went 0 for today also. But they're trying to predict God. We don't have to do that. But anyway, I thought it was a great day for our kids, and just like Weinkoop, I think the big story of the game is both those kids had to wait 45 minutes to an hour in the delay and come back out and compete their hearts out. And I thought both of them came out and did that.
Was there a reason the tarp wasn't available, or why it's available now?
Well, we were told, and again, this is meteorology, we were told it was going to be a 4-minute event, and by the time we got it out there, it was going to be over. And the 4-minute event only turned into a 9-minute event, but in that 9 minutes, it was, Brandon Harden and his crew just did an incredible job, and they, I tell you, those guys along with Brent Fry take it so seriously. I mean, they feel like they lost today, and they shouldn't, because, you can't control the weather, but, it got us. It got us really quickly. I mean, we just had no idea, and those guys are on the phone with 4 or 5 meteorologists. They had no idea it was going to dump that much on us that quickly.
But there weren't any issues with the infield after.
No, I mean, it was a little loose, but those guys did a great job getting it right back to where it needed to be. But it was a little loose, but, both teams had to play on it. As the game went on, it got better and better and better. You saw those guys running on the field the entire game, working on the infield as it goes along. It takes a village to make this thing happen, and we have good people.